Hello and welcome to Tim's Footy Talk. First one ever by myself. Got rid of that other bloke. Yeah, good move, eh? Not to worry. Now, onto the rounds footy. Geez, we had some interesting moments and games, and what I do like is when players get the opportunity and they take their chance. What about big Magic Door? Fantastic to watch play. He took 6 big, strong marks for 6 big, strong goals. Let's have a look at it.
Gives it to McMahon. Runs the middle. Pumps it. Magic Door. Yep, on the third grab. North Melbourne's first. She strikes it well. Doesn't get any better than that. Wells takes off. Sees the opening. Short pass is good to Black. Hands it off to Thomas. Magic Door, one-on-one. Too good. He could be the difference. Mountain of a man doing a mountain of work.
What about the other fella? 10-goal Tommy. Yes, good on you, Tommy Gunn, Tommy Lynch. Doesn't want to talk about it though, wants to keep focused on the team, which is fantastic. But apparently he hasn't kicked a big bag in most of his footy career, and bags 10 against the GWS. Give him a lot of confidence and give the boys a lot of confidence in a big win. Let's have a look at some of his goals.
It's a long shot at goal. It's not an easy shot they were getting in the first quarter, the Crows.
And again, strikes it beautifully. This is the kick though, and he goes backwards. Needed to be better than that. Core under some pressure. Lynch just pushed him off, runs in open goal. He will never kick one easier than that, Tom Lynch. A couple more if he's good enough. He's out again. Lyons looks up. Where is he? They go to Jenkins instead. He's waiting for the crumb. Shrugs a tackle. This is for number 9. Tom Lynch. This is your life.
Lynch free.
Okay, will he line up for 10? A sidestep, a dance, runs inside 50. This is it for number 10. Only in your wildest dreams, Tom Lynch.
Halfway through the third quarter, he will get 10. There it is. Sloan was inside. No, Rory, I'm not giving it to you. I'm actually going to have a shot at goal. And he's done that. He has finished very, very well. I mean, he's got 10 goals, 1.
Sensational stuff there. But what about our great game? Sometimes, you know, this ball of ours, it's not round, it's oval shaped, and that doesn't always bounce where you want it to bounce. As we can see, some people found this out on the weekend. Now, some bizarre goals that we saw were, well, what about Paddy Dangerfield's first take the mark? Should I kick it? Shouldn't I? Should have got done dropping the ball. Nah, I'm only joking. Sockers it off the ground. What about Kennedy? Josh Kennedy for Sydney breaks through, kicks the ball high. Gibson should have touched it. Bang, bounces over his head, opposite way, goal. And then there was Kane Mitchell, the little player for Power who's a ripper at the moment, grabs hold of it, kicks it on the inside out. Somehow it rolls back in. Let's have a look at these 3 bizarre goals.
Burlow, Lynch, McKernan, goal square, little nudge, okay, Dangerfield. Oh! Dangerfield thought he wasn't going to be able to have it.
That is laughable. Here he goes here. Nudge out, marked it, plays on, thinks it's a free kick against, doesn't want to give away a 50-metre penalty, turns around. I mean, that is the confusion amongst the players at the moment.
Burgo in there, Kennedy quickly around the corner, but it'll be Gibson to get back, and he first of all protects the goal line, or does he? No, he didn't. It bounced and went around him. Unbelievable, and then the post got in the way.
He's a bit stiff there, Ginever. Just wouldn't. Look, he's got a laugh actually. That was a Shane Warne leg spinner there.
He can't believe it, can he? He was actually going to grab it and play on because he was so sure.
Who sends it in the Mitchell direction, and Mitchell runs onto the football, wants to go quickly. He knows there's not much time left. It's going to need a very good bounce from there, and that's exactly what it got.
And he's been energetic ever since he's been on the ground, Baz, and to mention if he can run a 16.2 beep test, he's...
Now to something a little more traditional, but still sensational. Broadbent, what a player. Gets hold of it on the inside of the right foot, on the right side boundary line, boom, boots it through. Incredibly, it goes through the goals. Great goal to him. But what can be a contender, I think, for goal of the year is Andrew Walker of Carlton. Starts at around about half-back flank, takes off, almost Manassas-like, and cuts through the middle, went to make out he was going to give off. He was never given off. Dodged around the player, went around just on the edge of 50, kicks an absolute sensational goal. Have a look at this. Roll tape.
Still with a chance.
End of the ground, that's for sure, Tommy. That was a little bit too easily. Stevenson, Broadbent takes it. Broadbent, 3 in a row for the Power. They might be back in business.
Yeah, that's a fantastic finish there from Broadbent.
Then the push. There's Milne. He goes the Stevie J type. Disguise kick through the middle, and it's going to hurt them. Here goes Walker.
Look at Yaron through the middle.
He wanted Jeff to peel off, and then he said, "You, Shepherd, I'll go. I'm an athlete as well." I think he's taken 4 bounces from 50 to the open square. One of the goals of the year from Walker, running off half-back.
Talking bizarre, what about the Saints jumper? Floating back to their first ever jumper in 1873, they put this outfit on, which sort of reminded me of the old Redskins used to buy at the deli. You know, used to get 2 for 1 cent back in my day, but very strange looking outfit, but got them the result they wanted, didn't it? And to wrap it up, Tim's footy talk, the horrible losses. The 2 losses I think were most significant. GWS, 135 points, really set them back in their development. I reckon that's knocked their confidence right around, especially with Sheedy's bizarre comments about the crowd afterwards. That doesn't help either. But what about Melbourne? Playing the Gold Coast, who have never won in Melbourne, and lose by 10 goals and don't look like it, puts an enormous amount of pressure on the club, and including Mark Neild. Well, there it is. A round of footy. I enjoyed it. How about you? It's going to be hard to tip this week. It's getting harder and harder as we go along. Round 8 coming up next week.